Right now, I'm standing by with Baron Corbin and a man who made his illustrious return tonight on Monday Night Raw, WWE Hall of Famer John Bradshaw Layfield. John, I'd like to ask, why did you decide to lend your support to Baron Corbin?
The emphasis of your question is completely wrong. This is all about Baron Corbin. Me returning has nothing to do with the fact that this is the emergence, the debut of the modern day wrestling god, the era of dominance. This man is a cornerstone. This is what you build a company on. So this has nothing to do with my return. I came back for one reason and one reason only, and that is because this man is here. You see, there's a lot of people out there, you think, oh, I could be that guy. You can't be him. So ask him the questions, because that's the man.
Well, Baron, how does it feel to have the support of John Bradshaw Layfield now in your career?
How do you think it feels? I went out there on Monday Night Raw on my first night, and I dominated Dolph Ziggler. With this man's guidance, his wisdom, he's a Hall of Famer, and he's passing this stuff on to me. The sky, there's no limit. We are changing the game, like he said, a modern-day wrestling god. The landscape is officially changed.
That's enough questions.
Thanks to the both of you.
Welcome back to Raw Talk. I'm Kathy Kelly, joined by Elias. And Elias, tonight you made your return to Monday Night Raw, but it didn't go according to plan.
No, it didn't go according to plan. You know, that seems to happen more often than not around here. And I got to tell you, I had the highest hopes. I was so excited to make my return, to make my brother proud, and just have a good time out there in front of the audience, performing, playing music, doing my thing like only Elias can. And let me tell you, it went downhill so quick. I mean, Riddle came out, he interrupted. I mean, he's a good kid. His heart was in the right place, but wrong time. And then Seth, the whole thing. Let me just tell you, I wanted this to be a night that the WWE Universe and myself would never forget. But unfortunately for Seth, I'm not going to forget what he did to me tonight.
Well, thank you, Elias. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Io Sky, Dakota Kai, big victory earlier on tonight on Raw. But now all eyes are going to be Friday night on SmackDown when you defend...
Byron. Were you not listening when we were talking earlier tonight on Raw? No? No? Okay, you want to do an interview again? Then we're going to give you some good stuff, okay? We're going to tell you some top secret stuff. You want to know what to look forward to on Friday? Huh? You want to know? Get a little closer. Put it down like that. Should I tell him? Okay. Don't ask stupid questions.
Break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.